Dragon Ball Legends 5th anniversary right around the corner. Today I'm going to be doing my prediction for the Part 1 Legends Limited. Let's get straight into it. Highly likely, maybe, not likely, and more chance of me having good luck on the 5th anniversary. This will be our ranking system for today's video. Some of these predictions are from my comment section over on Instagram and TikTok, and we're going to start off with Super Saiyan Rage Trunks. And when I saw Rage Trunks as a prediction, I was quite confused, because it doesn't really make sense, but then in another way it kind of does. So what I am going to do, I'm going to put it in maybe. The reasoning behind that is because the character the Ultra is going to be, everyone thinks it's going to be Ultra Vegito Blue, and right now they're obviously doing a massive buff for regeneration. So to link the two together, they might do a fused Zamasu. If he is part of the 5th anniversary, I don't think it'll be for the LF. I think it'll be for like the second unit on the banner. So we are just going to put him in maybe. Next up, we have Resurrection F Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Personally, I would love this unit, but this isn't a tier list of units that I do want in the game, so I'm going to put him in not likely. I think it would be really cool to have him as an LF in the future. Like his LF would be where he goes, "And don't dream of resurrecting again.
And don't dream of resurrecting again."
That'd be so cool. Okay, so next up we have an LF Beerus. Yet again, another unit that I would absolutely love. I don't know if you can tell, Beerus is my favourite character.
What the hell is even that?
But yeah, again, it doesn't really make any sense for him to be in the 5th anniversary. But you never know, Legends might just whip it out the bag and just say LF Beerus. But it's not likely, so we are going to put him in not likely. Next up, we have an LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We already have one, but it'd be quite cool to have an updated version. But seeing this is the Part 1 LF, I do not see it at all. If he is going to be part of the 5th anniversary, it's going to be for the Ultra. So for that, I'm also going to put it in not likely. Next up, we have MUI Goku. I don't need to explain. The next one is a very interesting one. Tag Gohan and Piccolo from the Tournament of Power would be absolutely amazing. Do I think it's more likely than these three? I mean, yeah and no. Personally, I'd put it in between. So I think I'm going to put it at the end of maybe. But imagine how cool that unit would be. Like the LF could be when Gohan punches the Namekian straight into the floor, and then Piccolo does a special beam cannon. That would be really cool. And it'd be quite a shock if they did do it. And I also think a lot of people will be very happy about it as well. If they don't do it for the anniversary, they're going to do it at some point because it's an amazing idea. Big shout out to the guy who put the prediction in the comments, because that was an amazing idea. Next up, we have Final Flash Vegeta. I'm also going to put this in maybe, because if we do have another Tournament of Power themed banner, I think he has to be there, but I don't think it's highly likely or likely, so we are going to put it in maybe. Next up, we have a new Golden Frieza. We need an LF Golden Frieza. I swear we don't even have one. Frieza is criminally underused in Legends, but I'm also going to put it in maybe. You know what, I'm going to change that. I'm going to put it into not likely because I just don't see it happening. Next up, we have Fused Zamasu. It could be corrupted, it could be non-corrupted. I would personally prefer a non-corrupted Zamasu because we already have an LF corrupted Zamasu. This might be a hot take, but I'm putting it in likely for two reasons. Regen is having a massive buff right now, obviously with the drop of Kid Buu, the free-to-play Super Buu, and the Zenkai for Buu tanks. They're trying to revive Regen, and for the 5th anniversary Ultra, everyone's predicting Vegito Blue, so he'd be on both teams, both Future and Regen, so it kind of like merged the whole anniversary together quite nicely. And the Holy Wrath being the legendary finish would be absolutely amazing. So I do think it is likely that it could be LF Fused Zamasu. Next up, we have DBS Broly. You see, I'm quite conflicted on where to put this one, because one, it doesn't really make sense to bring a new Broly out, but on the other hand, they haven't brought out a new Dragon Ball Super Broly in ages. Personally, I think it'd be really cool to have a Broly that would actually be usable in today's meta, but I am going to put him in maybe, because it just doesn't really make sense for part 1 anyway. Next up, we have Battle of Gods Super Saiyan God Goku. This is what I need though, and I will not let you destroy my world, Super Saiyan God Goku. It's easily top 5 favorite moments for me in the entire series, so that could also be a revival unit. Like, imagine you just get knocked out and then he just goes, I will not let you destroy my world, and then he just like gets an insane power boost. I just think that would be really cool. I don't know where to put him, I can't lie, because he's more likely than Broly's not likely. We're gonna put him into maybe. Like, imagine the reveals and stuff. Like, like my reaction would be absolutely I'd be that excited that I would not know how to react, so it'd just be noises coming out my mouth. Next up, we have a tag Goku and Frieza from the Tournament of Power. Before I put this unit where I think it will be, know that I'm only putting it here because I do think part 1 will be a regen character. Yeah, maybe. Like I just said, I do think part 1 will be a regen character. So for the part 1 LF, I do think it's very not likely. But I don't think it's too not likely to be actually in the not likely category. So I'm going to put it in. Yeah, maybe. Next up, we have another Tournament of Power unit. Tag Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Goku and Vegeta. When these two power up together in the anime, honestly one of my favourite moments in the entire series. So much so that I spent like 300 quid on a Kaioken Goku statue from that moment. But I don't think it is very likely that it'll be these two for part 1. It could be them two for part 2, but I do, even if it was for this video was for part 2, these two are a lot more likely. Next up, we have LF Orange Piccolo. I'm not even going to mess around. Highly likely. I do think it'll be him because we have Beast Gohan, we have Pan, we have potential Unleashed Piccolo, whatever you want to call him. Yellow Piccolo. We have Yellow Piccolo, but we don't have Orange Piccolo. He ticks all the boxes for me. He's a really hype unit, and he's also regen. They're the two main boxes that need ticking for part 1. I don't think it'll start out as Orange Piccolo, though. I think he'll start as Yellow Piccolo, and then when you knock him out, he'll revive, and then, like, explode into Orange Piccolo, and then he'll just turn into an absolute monster. And I love, like, the big characters in Legends. Not in hype, I mean, like, physically massive. Like, the Corrupt Zamasu, really cool. Toppo's really cool to use. Broly, because when you're doing damage, it feels like you're doing damage. So that is my #1 pick on who I do think it'll be. Next up, we have a new Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. I don't think I really need to explain this. I was going to put him in, maybe. But with like most characters in this section, it don't really make sense. Okay, the final unit, an LF Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Maybe. Let's be honest here. It's not going to be an LF. If Vegito Blue's going to appear in this anniversary, it's going to be for the Big Boy Ultra unit. So they're my predictions for part 1 of the 5th anniversary. Let me know down in the comments if your predictions are any different to mine. If you want to watch me use a team that only 1% of players can beat in Dragon Ball Legends, click the video on screen. But yeah, guys, I hope you did all enjoy. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in a bit, boys.